Heating and Air.
Hey guys, I'm Sergio with Titan Heating and Air. In this video, we're going to wire, install, and mount a new thermostat. Now, we get a lot of service calls from customers who try to install their own thermostat and don't take the necessary precautions and end up shorting out the system. So, first things first, you want to make sure that the power's off. All right, guys, now we're here at the main panel, and we want to locate where it says FAU. Now, FAU stands for Forced Air Unit, which is our furnace. So we want to go ahead and shut off the furnace power because the furnace is what provides power to the thermostat. In this particular instance, we have two of them, so we'll go ahead and shut them both off. Now, you don't want to shut off where it says AC. The AC is your actual condenser, and that's a separate circuit. So your furnace and your condenser are two separate circuits. So you want to find the one that says FAU and turn that off. And we'll go ahead and take this off here. Now you have all your wires, they're all color coded. So if you're not familiar with the wiring, this is legacy wiring. And I'll go ahead and go through the wires too, so that way you guys can follow along. Now the green wire goes to G, which is your fan. C, which is the blue wire here, is your common. R is going to be your red, which is for power. The white wire here is going to go to W terminal, and that's going to be for your heating. And then this yellow wire is going to go to Y, which is for your cooling. So we'll go ahead and unscrew all of these. Now, a lot of customers make the mistake of not turning off the power, and this red wire and the blue wire, if they touch each other, it's going to short out the system. So make sure it's very important you guys turn off the power before you install a thermostat. Now, once you got the thermostat off, as you can see, they've painted around the old thermostat. So new thermostats do come with a back plate. So we'll go ahead and put this on, that way we can cover this up. All right, guys, once you got the back plate on the wall, you always want to make sure when you're installing a thermostat, you have a level with you. You want to make sure that your thermostat's level when you install it. So once it's level, go ahead and tighten the screws, and you'll be all set with that. All right, now we're going to go ahead and put on the terminal plate. So we're going to slip the wires through the middle here, and then snap it down. All right, guys, now that we got that on, we're going to go ahead and wire the thermostat. All right, first up is going to be the red wire, which is our power. So we're going to go ahead and put that on the red terminal, on the R terminal. Next is the white wire, which is going to go on the W terminal, which is for our heating. The next wire is the green wire, which is for our fan, and that's going to go on the G terminal. All right, next wire is going to be the blue wire, which is our common, and that's going to go on the C terminal. All right, and this last wire is the yellow wire, which is for our cooling, and that's going to go on the Y terminal. Now, once we got that on there, the thermostat is wired, so we'll go ahead and close this up and then mount our thermostat. Now, this particular thermostat does have battery backup, so we're going to put the batteries in. All right, guys, now this particular thermostat, this is a Honeywell T4. It does have a programmable option. We're going to set that feature off. It's very important while you're installing the thermostat to read the instructions, to know what kind of system you have too. There's heat pump. This particular house is a gas furnace, so we went ahead and set that in the program settings. So definitely go through the settings. You got to read the manual to set it up to see what kind of system you do have. There's also things like compressor protection, daylight savings, if you want to lock the thermostat. So what you want to do is go through the instructions manual and set up the thermostat to your guys' liking. So we'll go ahead and put this thermostat on. Now the last thing to do is turn the power on and then test the system in heating and cooling to make sure that everything's working properly. All right, guys, now that we tested the system in both heating and cooling to make sure the system is operating properly, you're pretty much done at this point. For the DIY, if this is something you guys want to tackle, hopefully you guys find this video informative, or if this is something that's out of your comfort level, please feel free to give us a call at Titan Heating and Air at 760-565-6059. Please be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to all of our social media. I'm Sergio with Titan Heating and Air.